All right, all right. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Team Believe and Succeed team update call. This is going to be a special call because the people on the line will be making some decisions about our team cruise that we're going to actually offer in 2027. But before we start talking about that, and we also have Miss Michele McDaniel on the line that just came back from a Disney cruise. So I'm going to ask her to share just some of the highlights of her Disney cruise and being able to take her family as well, because it's all about cruising. As you know, it is July 2026 and people are traveling. People are going so many places. And so this is a great time to actually plan for next year and already go ahead and get your cabin sold for next year, and also go ahead and get your vacation time planned and that kind of thing. This I'm also going to try something new. So everybody needs to pay attention. I'm going to try to do a Zoom poll, a Zoom poll. So if you wear glasses, you may need to put your glasses on because questions are going to pop up that I'm going to need you to answer. And then it's going to send me the questions and who answered what in the Zoom poll. So this is a great opportunity to, number one, learn something new and also get some feedback. And so we may start using these polls a little more frequently as well. But we're going to get started tonight like we always do with our kudos, shout outs, and high fives. And so if you have any kudos, shout outs, and high fives, this is the time to actually give yourself some recognition. Or if you want to pat the back of somebody else on the line, this is that time to do that as well. Any kudos, shout outs, and high fives tonight?
Well, this is Michelle McDaniel, and I want to give Thelma uh, kudos for getting people on the Zoom and getting new partners. She's not giving up, and also to Miss Rose for putting their bus trip together and being consistent and persistent with that. So kudos and shout outs to both Miss Thelma and Miss Rose.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I concur. I concur. And I got to tell you that I know that Miss Rose was a little disappointed when the first bus trip didn't turn out as well as she wanted it to. And but she spoke with the bus company and they said, "Hey, try it again. Try it again." And now she's learning that, hey, as you know, Michelle, sometimes you can put a trip together and it just doesn't, it just doesn't fly. It's either timing or maybe the destination. And so you just say, okay, well, let's try something else. And so I think that's one thing Miss Rose and Miss Thelma has learned with this process, just in terms of when at first you don't succeed, don't give up, just try again, try something else, because either that it may not have been for your market, or it just might have been timing. So I want to mirror and mirror your sentiments and give Miss Rose and Miss Thelma just applause for just passing out those flyers and actually filling that bus and doing a successful. It looks like you guys are going to have a successful bus trip, and so congratulations, congratulations. Anybody else? Who else has kudos, shout outs, and high fives? And don't be afraid to shout out yourself.
Well,
I
this is
do.
Rochelle with two L's. Hello, everybody. I tell you, it's just been a challenge. But I met some new people this weekend. I met people on Saturday, on Sunday, for our church event. I met someone new with that, and then I met someone new today through a misdial. That wasn't a misdial; it was just the person I was trying to call. They no longer have that number, and I end up calling a police facility or whatever, and the officer answered the phone. So I end up talking to her, and I got her number, and so we're gonna talk later tonight. I sent her the video. She started watching it, and she's interested in coming out. Possibly on Saturday to the DC leadership team event. So it's just amazing how things work when you think that it's not. And I've been making calls, and I made I made some appointments forthcoming, from those calls. Well, I haven't got any notes yet because a lot of the people that I've tried to call, they haven't been answering the phone. But the people I have contacted are open to looking at information. So, and I appreciate the support from the team and from our directors, of course. So back to you, Ann.
Awesome. Way to go. Way to go. I just want to piggyback on that and comment and just give you kudos on your tenacity, and with everything you've gotten going on, you find time to work your business. I know that right now, between taking care of your mom, taking care of the affairs with your aunt, and having a daughter, and just all the things that you have going on with your life, it is commendable that you still have it on your mind to meet people. It's commendable that you're still pressing for the challenge and actually getting those no's and calling people. It's commendable that you're keeping your business at the forefront. And so I want to mirror the sentiments, and congratulations and kudos for all that you're doing, in spite of, I mean, what a testimony. When people say, oh, I don't have time, or I got to do this, you're just like, okay, you're making time. No excuses. No excuses. And so I just think it's your work ethic is amazing, and awesome job, and awesome presentation tonight as well. Looks like because of your presentation, we're going to have a brand new partner. And so I wanted to give you kudos and awesome presentation, and remembering what we said, just reiterating that price. I think that was key. Stopping and talking about the price and reiterating and making sure the guest got it. So at the end of the presentation, she knew exactly how much it cost, and what the expectations were. And how about she may end up putting it on her credit card. Here we go. So kudos to you for an awesome presentation, and
No
and
problem.
actually closing out, and actually we should have a brand new partner. Awesome.
Yeah, and she even
Thelma should have.
said she might ask a friend. She was like, I may phone a friend and ask them for some money.
Yes,
So
she said, call me
it was.
tomorrow. I said,
There
I
we
know that's
go.
right. I know
So
that's right.
and I appreciate your input. I mean, it was a team effort. You know what I mean? So you chimed in on that price. Like, okay, now you understand. So
Exactly. That's what we
yeah,
said
it
we were
was
going to
it was
start
it was.
doing. Nobody's going to get off these. No guest is
Yeah.
going to get off this call and not know how much it costs. We're not doing
Mm-mm.
this no more.
Uh-uh.
That's a waste of time. So no
We're
guest
gonna
is
make
going
it
to
clear. There we go.
abundantly clear. Write this down. This is how much it costs. We need you to look at this.
Right.
$499 a
There
month.
we go.
Four hundred and ninety
And
nine
how much
dollars.
is it again?
Four
How much
hundred
is it
ninety nine
again?
dollars, $99 a month. So
There you go.
absolutely, we
There
made it
we go.
abundantly clear, and I thought that was very, very effective, very effective, and we made it fun.
Yes, me
We
too.
made it fun.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I commend Thelma for having two guests on. I just want to give her kudos and shout out for her initiative, her and Rose, for what they're doing down in New Orleans. And they just pushing through. So I commend you. So back to you, Ann.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. All
I,
right.
I
Well,
give kudos.
go ahead, Miss
I give
Rose.
kudos to everyone that's trying to keep their business going, pressing away no matter what. Thank God for the presentation Michelle did today. Amen. Because she's persistent too. That was a blessing. Amen. And the other Michelle for her persistentness and helping us, Ann and Nick, patience and kindness with me. And I thank God, kudos, thumbs up, and hand clap.
Hey,
And keep up
now.
the good work.
Awesome. All right. Awesome. Well, great job. Great job, Miss Rose. And you're doing some fantastic things. And I'm just impressed with how much you're learning and growing. And you just keep learning and growing. But this is something you're proving what Vince had said a long time ago. Pass out these flyers. You'd be surprised the impact of passing out flyers. And you're proving that, because you're meeting new people, you're, you know, you're working your business. People see you working your business. Now they know that you're serious about your business. And so it definitely works if you work it. Awesome.
Yes, ma'am. That's what
All
I'm
right.
doing.
All right. Any more kudos, shout outs, and high fives out there? Well, I'd like to welcome to the team and welcome back to Surge 365 none other than Miss Talita Whitley. Miss Talita actually was a part of our company years ago under another directorship, and ran into Nick Brown and said, you know what, I was thinking about coming back, and we've been having some conversations, and now she's back in the fold with our family. And so, Miss Talita Whitley, would you please say something, tell our team members about yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Talita. Everybody call me T for short. Most of my students call me Miss T.
Oh, I
So
didn't know
T
that.
is fine. So T is fine. If you can't remember Talita. But yes, I was with Surge for some years, and I enjoyed the ride when I was there. And unfortunately, when COVID happened, I had to take a step back. So. And the reason why I decided to come back, just a confirmation from people texting me, because my number never changed. Either texting me or emailing, hey, do you still got that travel business? Oh, I'm trying to go this place and that place. And I said, unfortunately, I don't. But, I still have a friend that's still with Surge, and I've been sending her that business. Her name is Lovette Diddley, and she's still with Surge. Um, Trips to Hawaii, the African safari. So I missed out on all of that
Wow.
because I wasn't with the business anymore. And then finally my neighbor said, sitting in church and just listen to the pastor, and he said, talking about the strands of income. I said, you know what? Now this, and what sold it when I saw Mr. Nick. I was like, this is it. I said, this is it. I said, confirmation. He said, come on back. He said, we're doing great things. And so here I am, thanks to Nick and Ann, great people then and now. So to be on a team that I know what it was then and to see their growth now, it's like this is the right place, the right time. So now it took me a minute to get on the Zoom. I'll tell y'all right now because I was trying to figure it out. I don't miss the whole training. So I was like, oh my Lord, I'm so rusty with this. I said, but you know what, Lord? I said, no excuse, no quitting. There's a will, there's going to be a way, and here I am. So I'm here tonight because, again, this is something that in my heart, I feel that I need to do. I want to do it. I love to travel. And I think I know I'm with a great, right now, just the people I'm just meeting tonight, I'm seeing all your pictures. I'm with a great team that's going to take me someplace and take everybody in. With Ann and Nick, I think we're going to go to the top. You're already there. I just want to get up there with you.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, welcome to the team. And we're just looking forward to helping you along the way, and whatever your goals and dreams are. I know we need to get together for our orientation and start your training. But I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the changes. And I encourage you to get to convention. Convention is coming up. And I know Nick is going to make an announcement about that, but I encourage you to get to convention, because what you see now is nothing compared to what's about to happen. There are going to be some AI changes. There are going to be some new products that it's just going to be awesome. Dr. Coakley said it will not be the same company. So everybody that gets to convention is going to absolutely get just blow up and get a way to just really see this company in a whole different light and get some training as well. So definitely get to convention, make the sacrifice and get to convention. All right.
Well, since you brought it up, I'm gonna just share it now because most of the people here already registered. Talita, they just announced the other day, you've been in the company less than a week. the rate cut in half. Instead of 250, I think it's 150 for those people who just got in and want to go. So let us know if you want to go, because I think they said we had about 34 slots that were left.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
150.
almost sold out. So definitely, if you want to go, especially being new, take advantage of that half price registration, and hey, let's make it happen. It's in Puerto Rico. It's in Puerto Rico. Hey, and so we're looking forward to being there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And so with that being said, were there anybody else that had any kudos, shout outs, and high fives? Miss Thelma, you just got on the line, but we've been giving you all kinds of kudos, shout outs, and high fives, just in terms of having your partners, having two guests on the line tonight, and also it looks like you're going to have a brand new partner. She says, "Look, I'm gonna go ask a friend," and I said, "That's what I'm talking about." And so we've just been giving you kudos, shout outs, and high fives, just the way you showing up. And also, I know last night we practiced getting people on the call, and so on the sizzle call, and you listened to it, got excited, and said, "Look, I'm gonna get some people to listen to this sizzle call," and started working on your nose. And so and then today I get on and you got two people on. I was like, okay, here we go. And so it definitely works if you work it. So I just want to give you kudos, shout outs, and high fives. Again, when you listen to the video, the recording, you'll see that you got kudos from everybody. But unfortunately, I know you were still on Delvy's presentation. So but it's all about learning. So we definitely want to give you kudos, shout outs, and high fives for what you're doing. Y'all, we are planning our team cruise for 2027. And I know I said we we're going to do one in 2026, but I dropped the ball. So we're going to start doing one for the summer of 2027. Why the summer? Because people can take their kids, and whenever they can take their kids, that's more money for you. And so I am going to actually start a poll. Everybody, please have your glasses on. Please be sitting in front of your computer. I'm going to start a poll, and I need you guys to answer some questions as we're still going to be going through the team call, but I need you to answer the questions on the poll because it's a survey to see what we should be doing for our convention. So I just started the poll. Do y'all see anything?
Yes, it's up.
It's up? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right then. So I'm going to minimize mine, and I'm going to ask y'all to fill out that poll and submit your responses. But while you do that, I'm going to ask Mr. Nick Brown. Mr. Nick Brown, do we have any announcements today?
Announcements we got our DMV weekly meeting business reception tomorrow. BLE Suites 9701 Apollo Drive. The DC leadership team is hosting their was not a Super Saturday, but hosting their Saturday meeting this Saturday at 12 o'clock in DC. I don't have that information in front of me.
Christmas in July is from 12 to 2.
Christmas, yep.
And on Georgia Avenue, off of Georgia Avenue. Christmas in July, that's the theme. And I think they ask everybody to bring a gift to share or something like that. I'm not sure. But if the flyer is in our Facebook group, and we've also shared the flyer in our messenger group. So you should have that information available to you. But the theme is Christmas in July for Saturday, and it's from 12 to 2 off of Georgia Avenue at a church and off of Georgia Avenue. I don't remember the exact address, but you can get that information. So I encourage you to go and bring a friend, bring a friend, and stop by Dollar General or something to get a gift or something that you can share. And so, Nick Brown, were there any more?
The address is 6100 Georgia Avenue, Washington, D.C., Northwest.
It's a big church, and they do have underground parking. So you don't have to worry about parking. And once once the underground parking fills up, then they also have street parking. It's a little tight street, but it's still doable in DC. So I encourage you, if you can come, definitely support, and bring a friend with you. Bring somebody with me. I think that theme Christmas in July is a very nice theme. So definitely bring your gift to exchange, and come on out and have a great time. All right, Nate Brown, were there any more announcements?
Well, Ann and I are working on a Bon Voyage kickoff. There were 2 conventions, so we're gonna finalize that date here pretty soon. So all those who are here in the DMV or close enough to get here, we could definitely invite you to come over, and they'll probably be here at our home. So we're gonna finalize that, and I'll get back to you guys within the next week or so.
Yeah, you should have seen the flyer that I sent out. So please RSVP. I've gotten one RSVP so far, and it wasn't from our team. It was Barbara Boone that said, "Hey, count me in and let me know if you need me to bring anything." So I've circulated the flyer within our team Facebook group. I Talita, didn't I send that to you? Didn't you RSVP as well? Didn't you say count me in? I'm not sure. But at
Okay.
any rate, I haven't received, I was
I don't
surprised because,
remember that.
okay, I may not have. I haven't
Mhm.
received anything from our team. And so it is our team event. So, well, Michelle actually said she'll be out of town. She did RSVP and say, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to be out of town." So I appreciate that, Michelle. You're always on top of things. And so definitely appreciate that. All right. So are you guys filling out the poll?
Yeah, I
Okay.
filled it out and submitted it.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
already,
awesome.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. I just
It's
want,
gone now. It's not up there.
it's not up there.
No,
Did
I
everybody
think
have a chance to fill it out? I can try to put it up there again.
it pops up in front of everybody. Then when we fill it out and submit it, it goes away.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it
Did
looks like,
everybody have a chance to fill it out?
Yes, well, I did.
okay, awesome. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got some responses, and thank you so much. And so if you'd like to help, both the Michelles, I'm going to ask you guys to help us pull this together and put together a team cruise. And also the way the team cruise is going to work is that we each are going to have our 10 cabins. Why is that? Because I want everybody on the team to actually hit the leaderboard and travel. And so if you have 10 cabins, if you call and you reserve your 10 cabins and you sell your 10 cabins, then you get the commission off of that. And you also, now it goes to corporate, and you hit the leaderboard for actually earning commissions that month. So I'm hoping that all of us, let's say if you have 10 cabins, and let's just make it easy. Let's say the commission is $50 per person, and you've got 2 people in a cabin. Well, that's $100 and per cabin. And so that would mean your commission is $1,000. And so if you sell 10 cabins, now let's say your commission is $75. Well, that's even more money. But what we want to do is, as we're all working together, as we all passing out flyers, as we're all inviting people to actually go on the cruise, we're going to go and have a good time. And of course, we're going to have a group event, or have different things, different games, and that kind of stuff that we're going to do as a team. But your guest will be your guest, and now they see that, oh wow, this is bigger than just us. And so we're going to look into doing that, and doing some more group trips as well. Doing our group trips through Surge 365 and Travemanity, and also not only teaching everybody how to do group trips as well. So now you're earning your commissions, and you're building your customer base, because that's another thing. As people are going on these groups with you, you want to build your customer base. Now, we have a great person on the line to talk about building a customer base. She just came back from taking her family on a group cruise with Disney. And oh my God, I really want to go to Disney. I haven't been yet. And she's very knowledgeable. She's very knowledgeable about group cruises and group travel. And so I like for everybody, I'd like to open the lines, and I like Michele McDaniel, one of our travel gurus on this team, to actually tell us about her trip, her most recent trip to on her Disney cruise, and give us a little bit of training in terms of, now that we're embarking on this on our group cruises, where we are actually going to try to sell 10 cabins. Maybe give us some training on what's the best way to actually sell those 10 cabins, and anything else that you'd like to share with us tonight.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so with Disney, I just took my family for graduations and birthdays. With Disney, it may be a little bit expensive. People always say, "Oh, that's too much money," but Disney is well worth it. They do not allow you to book groups, but you can book 4 cabins at a time and then come back and add four more once you have the people and everything. So you Disney is the same way. You make a deposit and you can make your payments, and the same way you do with other trips. But like I said, their private island is fantastic. They have the characters walking around, and people go all out for Disney cruises. It's not just the kids that want to come. We had honeymooners that were on the cruise, seniors that came with no children. People just love sailing Disney. And like I said, they go all out. They had like a pirates night. The parents had the kids dressed up in pirate outfits. They had the princess day. The kids were dressed up in princess tiaras and everything. They just really go all out for Disney. So one of the things about booking group trips, you want to go out and try and put feelers out first to see how many people are interested in going on a trip, whether it's a cruise or anything. You want to go ahead and put feelers out ahead of time, so you can kind of get a feel of, okay, I have maybe about 5 cabins guaranteed that people will go ahead and book. And then that way, when you start doing that, you can have like a little party and things like that, a cruise party, make it fun, have people come out, you give them the information, and then they start sharing and telling other people. You for other cruise lines, you want to go ahead on and block, I would say, a minimum of 10 cabins, because you can always decrease it, but it's hard to increase it and get the same rate. So you always want to try and block a minimum of 10 cabin spaces, maybe 2 interior. That's like the minimum. I never really book interior cabins unless somebody specifically say they want interior. But I do balcony and ocean view cabins within that group block. And then you just put it out there. The minimum deposit for groups is $25. However, I always do $50. That way you're always covered to have that deposit in to cover all your cabin spaces. If there's only like 5 people that make their deposit, it's covering an additional 5 people. So that's one of the things. And then you want to stay, kind of like stay on top. If you have to break down payment plans for people, you can do that as well. I always add everything in there, the prepaid gratuities. I give them an option as far as the travel insurance portion of it, but I do give them the rate for the travel insurance. And those people that say that they are declining the travel insurance, I do send them a waiver. Please fill out this waiver saying that I did offer it to you and you declined it. So you can cover yourself in case they get sick or anything happens. Just come back and show them, because it has happened to me once before. And it's like, I'm sorry, here's the waiver. You declined the insurance. So, it's nothing really that I can do about it. Although I do still try to kind of work with them a little bit, but just to let them know that that was really on you. So, um, yeah, and that's about it. Promoting is the biggest thing. You put flyers everywhere in the grocery store, um, passing out to people on the train or whatever. You just promote it to everybody. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to say.
I wanted you to talk a little bit about the organization. Like, what should people, once we get this cruise set up, what should the organization look like in terms of, how people keep just keep track of various things?
Oh, okay. So what I normally do is I have a spreadsheet myself that I keep track of who's in what cabin, how many people are going to be in there, and then I just have different tabs for every person that's going to be in the group. And then I periodically send out reminders to them. It's like, just remind you, letting you know that you can make monthly payments. The final payment date is such and such. The other thing is I always give myself at least minimum a 10-day leeway when the final payment is due. I do not go all the way into the actual due date for them to have their final payment in. And then once the final payment is made, which is usually, I would say, 2 months prior to the cruise, I send out a letter to everybody letting them know what to expect, what to bring, reminding them about their, if they have airfare included, or just to go in to manage my cruise, to do their check-in, their online, to see what things that is going to be available on the cruise, and to make sure that they print off their boarding passes and things like that. So I do send them a letter.
Awesome, awesome. There you go. There you go. So, hey, you guys, Michelle Thomas, I see you have your hand raised. What did you have? Did you have a question or comment?
Yeah, I just wanted to piggyback on what Michelle was saying about how incredible that Disney cruise is. It's just amazing. People think that it's just for the kids, but it's not. We had the opportunity to go. I took my mom and my daughter on Disney, and I took advantage of the kids sale free. And one of the things I liked about the cabin that we had, it was an outside cabin, but I don't know if all of the cabins are like this, but you get two bathrooms in a freaking cabin. It's like, are you kidding me? One of them has the sink and the commode, and the other one has like the shower and the sink and the commode, I believe. But it was the fact that you get two freaking bathrooms. It's so roomy and it's
And
so
and a bathtub.
really. Well, ours didn't have a tub, but if you had the tub, that's even more special. And we had the big round window, because Morgan sat in the windowsill, all the time. She just sat there and looked out. It was just amazing. The thing I like too about Disney, unlike with other cruises, I've only been on Carnival and Disney and MSC, but only Disney did this. They put you in a different restaurant every night. You're not in the same a restaurant with the same, well, you with the same people, but you're in a different environment every night. And the first
That's
night we were in the caricature restaurant or whatever, and the lights went out, and the characters danced on the wall. You know, it was just amazing. And then the next night we was in a Western restaurant. Next night, I don't know, we was just, but the last night was the former one with the characters, you know, the princess and stuff like that. And there were fireworks every freaking night, and there was a movie every night, which I liked. It was just amazing. It's just amazing. So I just wanted to add that if you thinking Disney is not for adults, like Michelle said, you just missing
well, I've got
it.
to ask both of you. You know, Nick and I, we don't have small kids. We do have a grandchild. So how was it? Were they kids running around bumping you? You know, were they kids in
No,
the way when you tried to get something to eat? Did you find yourself always trying to navigate
nope,
around kids?
nope. The kids just seem to be in their own little private space or something. I didn't feel like they were just overwhelming or whatever, because the kids love to be in the kid space, because they have like the kid like daycare or kids activities, or you know, the parents can leave their kids with the Disney caretakers or whatever. And you sign them in and you sign them out to have the perfect system, you know, for you. And the kids love it. They just love it. But no, you know, I didn't find that to be a case at all. You know, they weren't in the way or nothing, but they were there, you know, for the fireworks and stuff like that. But, and I don't remember there being a buffet. I just remember going to the different restaurants and eating. But I don't know, Michelle can probably
Yes,
speak more
they
to it because she did it more recently. She just came back.
yeah, they have a marketplace, and the thing that I like about Disney is the fact that they serve you the food. They put the food on your plate. You know, you let them know what you want. They do have one area where you can go ahead on, and I think it was for the I think you like you they have different salads, so you can just pick up a bowl of salad. But yes, everything is served over a glass shield. So
Wow, I'm
that's what I,
excited. I want to go on a Disney cruise even more now. Oh
mhm.
my goodness. I definitely want to
And the
want to
one
go.
the one thing about Disney cruises, you will never see a casino in a Disney cruise. They do not have
Okay.
casinos.
Awesome. So it's a family environment, so you
What
don't have
about
to worry about
smoking
that.
areas?
I'm sorry.
What about smoking areas?
Oh, they do have smoking areas, yes.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, they still have adult sections. They have the spa and the gym, workout areas and things like that, but no casino.
Well, did your grandchildren enjoy themselves?
Yes, they did. Like, oh, can we do this every year?
Well, like, are you gonna pay for it? Are you getting a job?
But yeah, no, that they enjoyed themselves.
That's
Thoroughly.
amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Any more questions? Any more comments? Any Michelle, did you still have your hand is still raised? Did you have something else you'd like to add, Michelle Thomas?
No, I just didn't. I just didn't lower it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right. All right. So so anybody else, any more issues, questions, comments, or concerns? Well, I thank you so much for joining us on this call today. This is amazing, and this is what our company and our business is all about. And so I want to feature someone every team call to not only talk about the marketing aspect of our business, but I want everybody to dream a little bit. I want you to talk about, I know Miss Thelma, we got to put that Paris trip together because you've been saying Paris now for about a year. And so we need to go ahead and put that Paris trip together, find out when the best time is to visit Paris. And let's go ahead and let's start putting our team trips together, so that we all make money, so we all know how to do it, so that we all learn, so that we all, we all helping each other succeed. And so I don't want and so that we are doing it through Travmanity and not supporting other companies. I want us to do it through. I want everybody, if you're booking travel, to actually get credit through Travmanity, because that is our company. So, and we have so much to offer. So so did anyone have any issues, questions, comments, and concerns before we end this call? We talked about the announcements. Definitely, Ms. Lydia, if you would consider getting back on Facebook. That's our hub. That's where we put everything, and it's an opportunity to kind of get up to date. But also, I send out a weekly newsletter, so you should have the newsletter in your email, a team newsletter as well, and specifically for those people who may not be active on Facebook. But so definitely, if you have any questions, think about we're doing a cookout here in our home in August, babe.
August 1st.
August 1st.
August 1st. Thank you. And so that you should have that flyer. So RSVP and let me know, and you're more than welcome to bring a guest and or two. Just let us know. And we are also, so we're just going to be doing some more things as well, and in what I sent out as well, for the weekly meetings. Whenever there's a 5th weekly meeting, we in the month we get charged extra. So that is not incorporated in our costs. So what we're trying to do, Nick and I are trying to remember whenever there's a 5th Thursday, on that 5th Thursday, we're going to do some sort of event. We're going to actually meet in a restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that. So, and make it a different kind of event in a restaurant instead of at the BLE Suites, because there's that whenever there's
BLE Suites has an awkward billing cycle. That's what it is. It's not from the 1st to the 30th. The billing cycle is so awkward that
we get caught paying extra. Right. So for those months that have a fifth Thursday, we will have to we gotta do something else. So so that's something to definitely think about. So so when I put in there, stay tuned. I think the next one is in November. So we'll be planning
the one actually is August 6th, but we'll all be in convention.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be any DMV meeting on August 6th, which will negate that fifth Thursday for us.
There you go. All right, and congratulations, Michelle. Miss Courtney watched 100% of the video, and so that confirms that the video, your I know we were talking about if it was actually working, so that confirms that it's actually working. So you guys, if you have people who are saying they watched the video and you're not seeing that they watched it, the app is working, and so you can kind of ask them to watch it again and let it play all the way. So with that being said,
I had a question. Yeah. With respect to the weekly meeting tomorrow, I just want to know who of the DMV execs are going to be on board and present tomorrow. I'm going to be the presenter, and I just wanted to know who's going to be there. Michelle, will you be there for the desk? I'm just trying to find out ahead of time.
We will be there.
Okay, the directors are in the front. Yes.
I will be there.
Okay, thank you very much. Alicia, are you going to be there?
I'll try.
Well, try is not in our vocabulary. It's yay or nay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. So I look to see you tomorrow night. Absolutely. All right, that's it. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for who would be there tomorrow. And I know Janice is not on, and uh, Vincent is not on, so I don't know what their status will be. But anyway, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Michele McDaniel, you had your hand raised. Did you have
Oh
something?
no, I was raising it for Michelle's question.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Any issues, questions, comments, or concerns? Talita, did you have any? Talita, did you have anything you'd like to say? Any questions, comments, or concerns? All right. You are on
Okay.
mute,
No,
but I thought I
yeah,
saw your head
yeah,
move.
not at this moment. I don't.
All right. All right. Okay, then.
Is
Well, everybody.
Talita in the DMV? I'm sorry if I missed that information. Talita, are you in the
I am.
DMV?
Yes, I am. I am in White Plains. Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
you missed
No
it.
way. That's where I am. Oh, we got to get
Okay.
together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm in White Plains.
That's
I
where I
am.
am. I'm in Southern Maryland. Absolutely. Will you be at our meeting tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I honestly will not.
Okay.
I
All right,
work
sweetie.
downtown DC,
Okay,
and
then.
I
Well,
don't
that's
even get
good
over
to
to this
know.
side.
All right. Well, White
Yeah,
Plains getting ready to blow up. All right, now. Here we go.
it is. It really is. I agree to that.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. All right.
All right. All right, then. Well, y'all, if our hearts and minds are clear, that concludes our call for today. I want to thank Michele McDaniel. Everybody, please give her a round of applause. Thank you, Michele McDaniel,
Yes.
for our
All
training
right.
today. I know it was impromptu, but I was so excited to see the pictures and the videos from your cruise. And I just wanted you to talk about it while it was fresh, and just talk about as we embark on putting together the team cruise, and actually training everybody in terms of how to actually book their own cruises. Now, personally, I think Carnival is a little easier to start out for some people who this will be their first cruise. I don't know. I said Carnival or Royal Caribbean. I like Royal Caribbean, but
I think if you're going to do between the two, I would suggest either Carnival or
Yes.
Norwegian.
Norwegian,
Hmm.
really? Why Norwegian?
Norwegian has
Okay.
a lot of added bonuses, added perks in there. So, like it could be discounted. You may get free prepaid gratuities. You may get they have a lot of added perks for groups.
Now, what about for kids?
They have things for kids too.
Really? I guess Carnival is just known as the fun ship. I don't hear too much about Norwegian being a fun ship. I always hear that they're very nice. They're very.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they have things, activities for the kids. It's not going to be that well. They do have a new ship, so I haven't been on that one yet, but they do have things. It's not as much as Royal or Carnival, but they do have activities and things.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll consider that as well. And but I'm just thinking for new people, it has been my experience that Carnival is generally easier to kind of deal with, and
Yeah.
especially get kind of comfortable. So but I'll look at the poll and see what people are saying, and anybody who wants to help, we can do that, but let's definitely put our trips together for 2027. And as you're giving out flyers, you're actually promoting for the trip, but you're also letting people know that, hey, you can actually make money on this trip as well. And so that gives you some lead time to actually get new partners so that they can make money on travel as well. So with that being said, if all hearts and minds are clear, we're going to go ahead and end this call. I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. And again, welcome Miss Talita to the family. And congratulations, Miss Thelma, doing a great job. And Miss Rose, you guys are knocking it out the park representing in New Orleans. And just want to thank everybody for all that you're doing. And Miss Alicia, I meant to ask you, I know you put a message out and said, hey, how should I be inviting people? Because you have a travel party coming up. Did Vince kind of help you with that?
No, not yet.
Okay, all right. I can send you some scripts some that I use, or you can send out via email. Have you been inviting? How's that been going for your travel party?
Yes, I called one person the other day, but she said she's already a travel agent.
Oh,
with
okay.
the other company.
Okay. Well, definitely get your guest list together and invite as many people as possible. And let's pack the house for your, at least pack so that you have enough people around your kitchen table or your dining room table. So definitely invite and let me know if you need help, but definitely call Vince and tell him that you need help as well inviting. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night. God bless. Again, thank you for joining us on the call. Join us next week, same time, same station. And let's definitely blow it out of the park. And Miss Thelma, I look forward to hearing from you tomorrow as we speak with your guest tonight. And let's see if we can go ahead and get her signed up. Okay.
Okay, and I'll let her listen at what you call you gave me.
Unfortunately,
the sizzle call. Wait just a minute.
Yeah, let her listen at that too. And she told me tomorrow, whatever it takes, she gonna try her best to join.
All
So
right,
I'm hoping the best for her.
Good.
And I got 2 other people I'm trying to get them together. So, but
let them listen to that sizzle
I
call.
was enjoy this here tonight because I learned something new every time I come on, and it was a blessing.
Awesome. We'll try to get as many people as possible to listen to that sizzle call before they come on a presentation. It gives them a preview of what they're going to hear. So definitely, so give me a call tomorrow. I know I have the weekly meeting, but text me and let me know, and we'll definitely make it happen. Okay. All right. Nick Brown, what were you saying? I'm sorry I cut you off.
Nope, I answered my own question.
Okay then. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you for joining us. Good night. God bless.
Good night.
And we look forward to seeing you. And yes, we do mean you at the top. At the very top, it's going to be the tip top because the bottom is much too crowded. Y'all have a good night and God bless. Bye-bye.
Right.
All right, let's go. We're trying to get everybody recognize that convention. So let's go ahead and push.
That's right. So Miss Thelma, if you get one, you're gonna get the wristband. Michelle Thomas, get one. Michele McDaniel, get one, so you can at least get the wristband. But we're pushing for 3. So let's Miss Rose, come on, we got to get one. And so we got to follow up with your guest. I haven't been able to get in touch with them, so call them and I'll keep calling them as well. Okay.
Okay. Yes, the other lady, Miss Kim, she said she got too many things in the file. She can't join us.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. So Miss Kim, she so that's your no. So put that on your sheet and just says no, but she just is not right now.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's good. That was a great prospect. But if she knows she's too busy to commit, then that's a blessing.
Was that the husband and wife? The one, the Ghana?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
All the stuff they said they wanted to do.
Well, she run a nonprofit organization and some other something about the Christian breathing, exercising. They're doing that too, and she said she got so many irons in the fire, so she really don't have time to commit.
They can pass out the vortex for the nonprofit association, and I thought we shared that with them. Okay,
we did, but Nick, people have to make their own decisions.
Got you.
So, we did. We spoke with them twice. They talked about it and they made their own decision. So we just gonna keep going, keep passing out those flyers, keep talking to people. Get as many people as possible to listen to that sizzle call. That's the key. Get as many people as possible to listen to that sizzle call and see and just ask them, do you want more information?
Okay, I didn't get the website on the sizzle call. That's what I forgot to
It's
add.
not a website.
You didn't? Let me
No, I
see. I
wasn't on
think I sent this. Did you check your text messages?
let's see.
It's a flyer. Did you check your text messages at all?
Checking.
Miss Rose, are you able to do three-way calls on your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
What I have right here is a 2-team sizzle call. Yep, I got it now.
Yeah, I think, and I've sent it. This is probably about the third or fourth time I've sent it.
Yep.
So
okay, I got it.
Yeah, so you have it. Plus it's on the Facebook group, and I want to say I don't know if I sent it in the newsletter, but I thought I did, but I'm not sure. So it's so important to read your Miss Thelma and I just actually went through it last night. So I encourage you to call those numbers and listen to both of them. Listen to both of them, see which one you like the best.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Thank you.
you know how to do a three-way call?
Yes,
on your
ma'am.
phone? Okay. So once you call those numbers and listen to it, practice how to do a three-way call and just say, hey, find somebody, and you can do it with Miss
I can
Thelma
practice.
and say,
Yep.
Thelma, I'm gonna try to practice getting you on one of these sizzle calls. And then you and Miss Thelma can practice till you get it down pat, and then you can start practicing, you can start doing it with your prospects and the people you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But that's a great way to actually and Alicia, that's also a great way for you to actually invite people as well and get people to hear an overview before they actually, to see if they want more information.
Okay.
Did you get the sizzle call flyer, Alicia?
The sizzle, hold on, let me check. Yes, I got it.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, yeah, definitely you start using that. That might be a little easier. I'm hoping that I know I like it because it's easier to get people on and just shut up and let them listen and then ask the question, so you don't have to talk. The call does the talking for you. So so definitely try to use that. That's another tool in your arsenal that you can use for success. So okay. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night and God bless. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. Let's go. Y'all going to convention. We got to at least get you. You got to go on stage to at least get your wristband. So come on, let's go ahead and make it happen. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. All right. Call us if you need me.
Okay.
All right, y'all. All right. Good night and God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you.